Ole, 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 ole. Let me tell you now, let me tell you now, let me tell you now. I just don't watch the Champions League games. Just don't watch the Champions League games and watch them man here try be unruly upon the road, man. Just relax now, man. You know, start all I can go through the lights same time, you know. God no Rasta. Hey, don't let me. Yeah. So what I really think about Arsenal now, because I just don't watch the Champions League second leg and Arsenal win Leverkusen 2-0. Right? I mean I watch the game and I say I said it in my live game reaction. I say yo, we need one car tripod. But I say yo, I watch the game and I say yo, something is good about Arsenal. Right? Even though I don't rate Arsenal, I have to say yo, something is good about Arsenal. Something have to be good about Arsenal. Right? It is like year 4 finishing set in the top 2 for 4 years consecutively. And you can't say it's because the entire the league is just poor. So the league just poor for 4 years straight. So okay, so if the league is poor for 4 years straight, we have to take the league for what it is. It is what it is, so let's disregard that excuse. So the league poor for 4 years straight, fine. But Arsenal seem to be in the top 2 for 4 years straight. And even though they're in the top 2, them just happen to miss out on the league. And this year might be the 4th year straight they miss out on winning the league. So the question is, are they that good? Or is there a better team in the league than Arsenal? Right? Anyways guys, smash that like button. May I try this format, you know, may I see what I go on for this, because I'm always on the go and I realize I need to record on the go. I'm now always in the studios. Subscribe to British 876 Studios, British 876 Sports, British 876 Cooks, right? We have a whole lot of channels, right? We don't know we're near where we are trying to be, but we need to persist and proceed accordingly. But yeah, so I said there is something good about Arsenal. I'm going to title this video, there is something good about Arsenal, or what is it that is good about Arsenal? Because that is the question. I say, I watch them so much and I don't respect them none at all whatsoever. I don't respect them at all, but at the same time, I acknowledge say, yo, there is something good about them. There is something good about them, there is something consistent about them, and there's something to respect about them. But I just don't respect it. And then that just come down to priority, that just come down to preference as to why I don't really respect what Arsenal have to offer. Right? Main thing I don't really respect about Arsenal is the players they have at their disposal. In the attacking areas, Arsenal have players like the best player in their attack is supposed to be the best player in Arsenal's attack is supposed to be Bukayo Saka. And for how long now, Saka has been underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Saka. But still an Arsenal star boy. And apparently England star boy. Because him are the first name on the team sheet in attacking areas. I would be shocked if that is still the case this summer in the World Cup. Right? But nonetheless, that are them best player. In addition to Saka, them have players like Martinelli. And with all due respect to Martinelli, him playing at Arsenal, so him playing in the top tier of world football. Playing for Arsenal in one of the best leagues in the world. You must have something about you. Right? That is Martinelli's case. So something must be good about Martinelli. So him playing at Arsenal for the past 3 years, he has been their most consistent left winger. Right? Fine. Who else? Trossard backs up, players a backup left winger for Martinelli. And he's just as much average as Martinelli is. Right? Both of them pros, both of them cons, but overall average players. So now, last season, Arsenal decided to upgrade on their squad or add to their squad, and you add a player like Madueke for 50 odd euros. Right? And Madueke is the player you decide to add to your team. That not ignite much hope. Right? That not really ignite much hope, you know. Madueke, a surplus to requirement at Chelsea. Chelsea are the next thing. That not really require much hope. Right? Then now you decide you need for, there was this thing going around, oh, Arsenal need a striker. That's what we are missing, a striker. Now if they win the league this year, them are gonna use that as to see at the striker that we were missing and see we win the league. So that was the stigma. We need a striker, we're missing a striker. Look, see, if we had a striker, we would have converted that chance, this chance, and the other. And I don't really buy into that, because the striker what Arsenal have now make Arsenal a lesser team. It makes Arsenal not as good as they were last season or the year before. I am sure of that. Just like Man City, Haaland makes City a lesser team. Bruno makes Manchester United a lesser team. Now it takes thought process to come to that conclusion. And if you only watch TV and wait on the Gary Neville or Jamie Carragher or whoever else is the pundit you tune into, if you only watch them people, if you come to a conclusion, then you might never come to such conclusion that City is worse off with Haaland, Man U is worse off with Bruno, and Arsenal is worse off with Victor Gyökeres. Now in the Arsenal case, it is evident that they are worse off with Victor Gyökeres. I think it's only through Arsenal trying to prove a point after buying Gyökeres for so much money, after choosing Gyökeres over Sesko. And please be reminded that Arsenal chose Gyökeres over Sesko. That is a fact. I think Arteta wanted Sesko, and the board, I'm not sure if it was Edu, but Arsenal board chose Gyökeres over Sesko, and then subsequently Sesko came to United. But I'm saying Gyökeres is what they added to their squad. So basically point number one is their attacking lineup is what I ultimately cannot respect. As to, I cannot respect their attacking lineup, right? With those players that I just listed. The next thing is the club's mindset. It's like the fans, which is a pro and a con, right? The club's mindset, it's everybody in unison right now. Obviously have the minority, but majority of Arsenal, what the hell? Majority of Arsenal's team, no, majority of Arsenal's play, may I get a call? Majority of Arsenal's playing style, what they stand for, their coach, their fans, the team, them all on the same page. They're all in unison. Right? So that is what I not really rate. It's like one in unison for. So what I try to say is their playing style is very, 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 very much like a team that lacks quality. There is no way you have one team who are full of quality players and you decide to play it like how Arsenal plays. May I talk taking 1-2 minutes to try to take a corner kick I'm talking about long throws like Amrim and United. Like United's Amrim team. Me I talk about bombarding the goalkeepers so that you can get an open corner kick. Me I talk about winning 1-0. Me I talk about your leading goal scorers is own goal at one point. And during that, amidst that, the fans, the team, everybody is ecstatic about it. Right? The fans is on side, buying into Arteta, having been there for what, 7 seasons now on the bounce. Right? This season is the same as last season, the same as the season before, the same as the season before that. So 4 seasons of the same thing. Only difference this season is that they might win the league. Might win the league. And this would have been the worst team for win the league in seasons. Right? Factually. So that's the next thing. The club, the coach, the players, everybody in unison with this poor football. And you have to be factual. It is poor football. Now, just for filter, for all us people obsessed with Arsenal, people, bro, this is what happened. This is what happens when you are leading the league, bro. People talk about whoever lead the league. News is being made about who is leading the league. Welcome to the club. It is the Premier League title race. It is the Premier League league leader, or whichever league the league leaders get spoken about, and that's just natural. That's just natural. So don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody obsessed. We're not talking anything good, clearly. And I like City or Liverpool last season, where you just literally hate them because them dominant. It's despicable the way our Arsenal plays. Literally. I don't even know how much the game done today, but them probably win Leverkusen 2-0. I think they had like 10 corner kicks. 10 corner kicks, and generally that is how Arsenal win based on set pieces. But it's poor. My point is, it is poor. And in all that what may I say, something must be still good about Arsenal. And then it's about consistency. So is consistency the main ingredient for success? Because them are the only team in the Premier League that has been as consistent as they are. Nobody don't have the same coach apart from City for so long, and the City is literally in a rebuild. Semenyo, Shirky, Nico Williams, O'Reilly, Kosunov, Guehi, Ain't Nori. We can go on and on and on. City is literally in a rebuild. They're all over the place. Arsenal is literally on them, just add pieces to the puzzle. So they are the most in sync team in the Premier League for the past years. With the same coach and the club buying into him, them literally get rid of them director of football. That was it. That was his title. For ensure that Arteta have ownership of what's going on. Him lead what's going on, and him actually is the one whose decision is being taken into consideration first. Right? So Arsenal is literally leading the way in regards to consistency. So is that really the main reason for success? Is that really the main ingredient for success? I don't know. But something must be good about them. And that's the only thing I point to, is that they are literally the most consistent team. They are literally very consistent, Arsenal, in regards to coach, in regards to playing style, in regards to team selection, in regards to them are literally the most consistent team. I think Man U now, since Carrick, is very consistent in the top 4 in regards to team selection. But Arsenal is consistent. It has always been this the mainstay of the team has been the same. The what you call it? The defense, Saliba, Gabriel. Midfield, Rice. Odegaard now actually out of favour in the past couple month and a half, 2 months maybe. But majority of the season, it has been Odegaard. Eze has been on the bench. And then up top, Saka. Now it's Gyökeres consistently starting. Right? So, while you have other teams that are shuffle around, Liverpool, shuffle around, new team this season, about 4 or 5 new players. I mean, Isak got injured. But my point is though, what is good about Arsenal? Let me know in the comment section what you think is the reason why Arsenal is successful. Because to some extent, they have been successful. No title, but something about them successful. So what do you think about Arsenal? What is so successful about Arsenal? Let me know in the comment section. Smash that like button, hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, go over to TikTok, subscribe to British 876 Sports at _sports. I think _sports, British 876 _sports on TikTok. Do the right thing. Right? See you guys in the next video. We are out.